when you made Munnabhai because you wanted to make some statement about the medical community, but you wanted to do it in a fun way. But you didn't start quite that way. When you were angry, you were really angry. But tell us your journey of how your anger turned into something
I was
humorous.
a terrible student. I did science till 12th. So most of my friends went into a medical school or engineering school. I didn't have marks enough to get into any of them. So I had to even really struggle to get into a commerce school. College hours would be just 3 hours in the morning. Whole day I had to myself. So I would go and spend time with my friends in medical schools. I would stay with them in the hostel. And I saw amazing things in that space. And I was thinking that I am doing commerce, I am supposed to do something, I am supposed to do business, I am supposed to make money. And doctors are here compassionately to serve people. But what I saw there was very funny. I thought that nobody was really wanting to serve people. Like even my friends would stand and, when you're in your second, third year, they would watch people go and say, okay, let's analyze what disease this guy has got. They'll see a fat guy and say, okay, high cholesterol? I think in 3 years he'll give us a Maruti car. We'll have it,
Yeah.
So everywhere I was seeing, and there were some episodes where a lot of my family members were not well. I spent time in the hospital and I actually really don't want to criticize them, but I saw a lot of corrupt practices there. So there was a little anger with the medical community. So my first film when I wrote, you all have seen the film, Munnabhai MBBS. It was a completely different script. It was a script about a gangster who wakes up one morning with a headache and goes to a physician who sends him to a ophthalmologist who checks his eyes and sends him for an MRI, who sends him somewhere else, who sends him somewhere else. Next day, this guy gets okay anyway. I think it was a hangover. And he realizes, but with one hangover, how many guys made money? So he wants to become a doctor. This guy decides, he said, I'll go into medical school and become a doctor because they not only make money like I do, I also make money, but what I don't have is respect, and these guys have respect. So I wrote a very hard-hitting film which was against doctors, but then I realized maybe I'm being too, I shouldn't do that. There are plenty of good doctors who I've seen. In fact, I remember a funny story. In the first month I moved to Bombay, the first month I fell ill and I had some fever and I knew nobody in the city. So in Andheri, I just spotted a name of some MBBS doctor and I walked into his clinic. I still feel like laughing. I see his face. Poor guy was sitting there and he used to have a register. I sat in front of him and he asked me, what's wrong with me? I said, got a little fever. So he opened his register and there were 3 columns I remember. Column 1 was symptom. Column 2 was medicine. And the column 3 was amount. So as I said fever, he wrote, okay, fever, Crocin, $10. Then I said, a little congestion here. He says, okay, congestion in the throat, some medicine, $10. So as I kept on giving my symptoms, I could see the amount increasing. But then I looked at his face and poor guy looked so troubled and so ill. So I actually gave him some extra symptoms. I said, I've got this, I've got this. So somewhere I said, maybe not all doctors are as bad. Basically, of course, we spoke about how doctors should be compassionate towards the patient, and if you're not, you shouldn't be a doctor. But see, people go to a film, finally nobody wants to be preached. You go to a cinema hall to be entertained. So whatever you're packaging, or whatever you're trying to say, if you can package in a way which is entertaining, I guess more people would like to watch it.